Hey, what's up everybody on YouTube? This is Kurt with Roadside Guy. We're gonna do a battery install on this H1 Hummer. So, in case you haven't seen the prior video on this one, the customer had a battery problem and it's due to that being melted out. Now the reason that's melted out is because he has that alternator trying to run those speakers back there. I don't know if we can see them. Probably can't. Let's see. There we go. Maybe we can see them. Maybe the door is unlocked. Oh, maybe I should unlock the door, but maybe it doesn't have power to it because I disconnected the battery. Let's see. It'll chirp, but it won't unlock. That's weird. Alright, so the customer has this stereo system in here, right? Which requires a ton of voltage. And if you don't have the right wires and alternators and batteries and it's not connected right, like all of this is, you're gonna have this kind of problem. And that's what the customer has. You can see there, it has completely fried out that positive terminal, and you can no longer screw the terminal bolt back in. So at this point, the customer has ordered a new battery, which we have here in the box. Another Odyssey Performance battery. Go ahead and pull these caps off. You can see here what it should look like and how it should be able to receive a bolt to thread into it. So we'll go ahead and set that back down so we don't drop it. And we'll go ahead and get this battery out, which is held in by 8mm bolt, which I'm going to loosen now. Okay, get that off of there. Alright, this battery's ready for ejection. Alright, old one out, new one in. Ooh. There we go. New one in. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna have to set this camera down for a second in order to get this in there. So I'll go ahead and see if I can set it here for just a sec. I don't know if that can really see anything or not. Probably not. It's like the worst angle because I don't have anything to hold it up there. So I'll just put it at some angle for now so I can get it in there because I'm about to piss my pants. Okay, so just gotta adjust our little ratchet here for tightening as we're holding the camera, which ought to be fun. Because you really need two hands. There we go. Did it with one hand, so we'll come up behind here. It's odd that that's wanting to arc out like that. That is the negative. But it is wanting to arc out every time we're touching the two together. Which is odd because why would two negatives that are just touching each other spark like that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So go ahead and try to start that by hand. Screw that in by hand. A couple of threads, and then we'll see if we can come here and tighten it. You don't want to over tighten these things, because once you over tighten it, it strips it out, and then the battery's no good anymore. So make sure you don't over tighten it. The bolt that goes in here is a hard steel, and the battery part that receives it is a soft lead. So when you over tighten, what it's going to do is just pull those threads towards that bolt that's wanting to tighten until it completely just strips it out and you have no thread inside there. It also looks like we might need to get another bolt here. You can see that the threads on this bolt have been burnt with the lead, and so now the lead has totally engulfed the threads there. So we'll see if it screws in. It might, because like I said, the lead is soft, so it may just form itself around the other threads that are inside there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to thread in by hand, so I'm going to pause the video here for a second. Okay, so the reason that the battery would not screw in, you can see here, is it had some, looks like the internal of the battery there, in which what the battery screws into, the cap there, looks like that was stuck on the end of the bolt there, so I couldn't screw it in. So went ahead and held it with my needle nose pliers here, and unscrewed the other side with my electric Milwaukee drill. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is try to reinsert that bolt one more time, and for that I might have to put the camera on pause once again, because I do want to thread this thing on correctly. Let's see if it'll go with one hand. Looks like it might. Alright. So we got it kind of lined up right there pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here and try to put that bolt on nice and straight. Okay, so I got the bolt lined up. It's going in nice and straight. I'm going to show you guys the end result of tightening it. That's it. Snug, and then no more. Then we should have a nice tight connection there. Feels like it might be a little loose, but man, I get really scared tightening these batteries. I'll try one more little corner turn by hand. One second, I have a call coming in. I'm going to pause the video once again. Okay, so they hung up, whoever was calling. So we got the battery on. It's nice and tight. I don't like these side mount batteries. They're not really the best, especially on something like a H1 Hummer. You're going to be going over a lot of bumps and things like that. The weight and gravity of, the weight of these cables, and then the existence of gravity is going to pull these cables down when he goes over bumps, and that's what's going to cause it to come loose again. And you can't really put lock washers on there or anything like that, so it just kind of is what it is. I gotta pause the video one more time. I got an incoming call once again. Give me one more second. Okay, so I used my pliers. We pulled out that plug that the old positive battery had sticking in it. Let's take a look at that. So I guess it looks like this plug fits behind that lead washer there, or spacer, and kind of screws in there. And as you can see on this one got completely melted away. That thing is annihilated. And so we'll go ahead and remove the rest of our tools, and we'll set our battery mounting plate back on like so. There was no bolts in there to hold this in, so there's no bolts for me to put back, but I am going to put it back in place just in case the owner of the vehicle does have the bolt. Okay, so I'm on 2% battery, but I got to get going. So batteries are in, they're installed. There's my car. Look at that baby. Woo! So gorgeous. There's the blue one over there. Alright, there's my piso crapo bravo. Anyways, alright, we'll go ahead and jump inside here. I got the keys. It's this Ford looking key. Isn't that ironic? Looks like a Ford key. Alright, show you guys the inside of this awesome vehicle. This is the dash here. That's the interior. That's the stereo system that's causing all the problems on the battery. And we'll go ahead and jump in and see if we can get this baby to fire up. Keys in ignition. Foot on the brake. Battery, the other battery was probably low because of the bad connection, so that's probably why it hesitated to start up there. Alright, it's not fluctuating in idle or anything, so that's good. That's the big beast right there. If I can get this camera to start focusing again. I must have hit something on the screen. It's all blurry. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that blurriness. Alright, so there's the big bad beast right there. Running. Let's go over and check the charge on it. See if we're getting a charge off of there. Take my positive connection of my GB150 box right here, and I'll take my negative, route that under here. Super hard to do with one hand. We'll bring that all the way over to our negative, and let's see what we have. Battery's about to die on my phone. We have 13.7 volts, which means that okay, everybody, there you have it. My phone is dying on me. I've only got like 3%, so I put the hood back on and the front bumper, you know, without recording. So hope you guys don't mind. Anyways, the battery's in, the vehicle is running, and charging system seems to be doing just fine. You guys can hear this thing rev up. See, the charging system seems to be doing just fine. So we'll go ahead and shut this off. And we'll go ahead and get on to the next call. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, I'm always going to end by showing you the Lamborghini when I'm near it, because I can never get enough of this car. That's red with the gold stripes. It has the carbon fiber front pieces, you see there. See how that lower balance is? Look at those sleek little headlights. Of course, it's got the carbon fiber rotors. Check them babies out. All carbon fiber. Lambo brakes. Red with red interior. It's got the diamond stitching there in the seats. The big vent on the back. Big carbon fiber brakes in the back. 2 calipers there. See, there's one. There's the other one. Well, maybe I can turn this light on. You guys can see better. There's one brake pad there, or one brake rotor there. There's the other brake rotor there. And you can see it has this like carbon fiber all over it. Here on the back too. That's my customer's red Lambo, and that's his blue one over there. That's pretty much the same. You know, as far as like supercar goes, different color, but it's a convertible. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and get on. Gonna get it to my next call. It's 4:45, so rush hour is about to hit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.